All right, hello there. I am just going to kind of briefly show you a few things on Consultants Corner. There's a lot of things to explore on Consultants Corner, but I'm just going to point out what I think is really important. So this obviously is your main screen when you first log in, and you can see, your sales. You can check the monthly focus here. You can scroll down and see any of your parties that are coming up. But I want to go to the full site here, and I just want to go through each of the tabs. So I'm just going to go right across the top here, and I'm just going to point out what I think is important on each of the tabs. So starting here on news and events, training events or anything that's upcoming that the Pampered Chef is offering. So definitely you're going to have information about National Conference there. I know that it's not until July of next year, but it's definitely something to think about. It's the biggest event of the year, and it's amazing. So I can tell you more about that, but you can check it out here. You can also check out any information about our charitable giving programs. We support Feeding America and the American Cancer Society, so you can check out more information there. Next, the Business Center. This is an important thing. There's two important things I want you to know about this particular tab. First of all, this is financial information. This is something you're going to want to do sooner than later. You have 60 days to do it, but this is information that you need to fill out in order to get paid. So that's pretty important. They will send you a paper check if you don't get it filled out, but you do need to have it done within 60 days in order to use it to make payments on your party. So like if somebody pays you cash or a check, you put it in your account and then it automatically withdraws from this account, so you don't have to enter in your card information every time. So as soon as you get a chance, go to financial information, click order payment account, and mine's already set up, so it's not going to show the same thing yours is, but you're just going to kind of follow the links through, click order payment account again, and then as soon as it pops up, you're just going to see mine says change. I don't want to change it, but yours I think will say set up or submit or something. So you're just going to click that and get that information filled out with your business, or sorry, with your bank information. So order payment account, top of the list of things to do. Couple of other things. During your first 90 days, you have the opportunity to earn what's called Pampered Chef dollars. For every $12.50 you sell within your first 90 days, you get 100 Pampered Chef dollars. So the sky's the limit on that. You also get Pampered Chef dollars for recruiting. And again, the sky's the limit on that. And you can use your Pampered Chef dollars for anything. You can use them for supplies. You can use them for products. You can use them for prizes, whatever. And it covers everything, tax, shipping, and everything. So kind of fun to be able to spend those. So just be thinking about that. And this is where you're going to check for those Pampered Chef dollars. When it comes down to using them, we'll talk about that when the time comes. One other thing on this tab, Pampered Perks. So we get discounts as consultants, and I want to just point out some of those. So Office Depot, Office Max, Costco, computers, phones. If you're through any of these phone services, you can take in one of your first checks and they'll give you a discount. Training classes, financial tools, car rentals, and insurance. So you can check any of those out. I take advantage of the phone one and the Office Max one. We get a killer discount on copies there. So you'll have to just click this box and then print off the little card and they'll laminate it for you at Office Max. But it's amazing. It's like 2.5 cents for a black and white copy or something crazy. So that's Business Center. Like I said, I'm only going to kind of highlight what I think is really important on each tab, but that doesn't mean that the other stuff isn't, something you should check out too. So go back through and check things out whenever you get a chance. Training and resources. So there is a couple of important things I think on here for you to know. First of all, this resource guide is good information for all of our brand new products. So if you have any questions, click there. You can read about them, get recipes on them, learn about them. And it is really a good idea to get to know your products, even if you don't have them in your hand. Because if people ask you, you'll want to be prepared with how they work or, what to do with them. Down a little bit farther where it says marketing imagery, this is where you can get your host and guest specials, but also pictures and videos to post on Facebook or Instagram or any social media. platform. Also, we have party themes or party packs, as you'll probably hear me call them. Yours will only say in person because when you click here, it takes you through a training. Once you've done the in-person training, the virtual button will pop up and you can check out all the party packs we have for that. And basically, party packs are just everything you need from pictures to words to run a virtual party. So it's really helpful. Also, under our host and guest specials, I'm just going to show you how you can print these, or I like to just look this up on my phone and then just screenshot the pictures. It's easier that way for me because I tend to be on my phone more than the computer. But when you click on the host specials, you can see our upcoming specials for 3 months. So we can see January, December, and November. So double rewards in January, pick 2 at 60% off in December, and then 60% off cooking essentials in November. So you'll just hold your arrow over. You can either look at it or download it and then print it, or like I said, screenshot it. So those are nice to have. Let me click out of here. And then same with your guest special and your new consultant special. The new consultant special is you only know what it is in the month that we're in. Excuse me. So yeah, we only know what November is, and right now it is $200, 200 Pampered Chef dollars when they qualify within 30 days. So it's like double the Pampered Chef dollars for anyone that signs this month. So that's pretty awesome. There's some other incredible things on here too. Training audios, gift or registry and wish list would be, some good training to take. We do offer like bridal registries and things like that. So learning how to do those here would be a good place to start. So any audios are fun to listen to. I like to listen to them when I'm driving, when I'm doing laundry, when I'm working out. They're just fun little things to listen to learn. Promotions and recognition. So one thing on here that I want you guys to know about is irresistible destinations. So I'm sure you guys have seen me post about or talk about trips that you can earn. And let me tell you, traveling with Pampered Chef is so amazing. Once you go one time, you're not going to want to not go. So make sure to be conscious of it because it's not impossible to earn these trips. I have earned one every single year. And right now we don't have any of the information for next year's trip, but our trip that we will be earning next year, and the earning period is from January 1st to December 31st of 2019, is Disney World. So I'll have more information on that at our meeting in December, but I wanted you to just browse around this page to check things out. You can see, how many points you need for this year's trip, and you can track your progress right here. So pretty soon in January, this will all change to Disney World stuff, and you can check it out. But I wanted you to know where it's at because I think it's important to know that it is possible for you to go, and how amazing would it be to be able to take your family on a trip. My husband loves it, and my kids, of course, love that every 5 years they do a Disney trip, and this is the 5th year. So as you add to your team, you get 3,000 points for each qualified recruit, and as you sell products, you get a point for every dollar that you sell. You can get points other ways also, but this may change per year. Sometimes they do different things for the extra points. So just so you know, I usually do a combination of both recruiting and selling to earn my trips, but I never missed one, and it definitely wasn't by accident. So be conscious of it, and if you want to go to Disney World with me, let's make a plan. Okay, so I'm going to skip my shows because I'm going to come back to that one. So selling and recruiting. There's one on here that I check almost daily. I'm kind of obsessed with checking it, and that is Consultant Connection. And the reason I check it is because it kind of gives me an update on where I'm at for the month and what my, estimated paycheck is going to be. And it takes about 3 or 4 days to update. So when you submit a party, give it a couple of days, and then it'll update on here. So you'll be able to see how much you've sold, what your check's going to be. And then right here, it'll tell you how much more you need to sell to jump to the next percentage of commission. So I kind of check this obsessively just because I like numbers. I like to see my numbers. So Consultant Connection there. Career plan, you can check things out as far as what you need to do to advance within the company. It really isn't much, and I'm going to be touching on it a little bit this month just on our team page. So just be thinking about it. Your trip points are less when you our director. So think about that. Okay, so jumping back over to my shows, I think that we need to know how to create a party on Consultants Corner. And so I'm just going to create a mock party really quick for you guys to see how to do that. And then you can set one up yourself. And if anything that I'm saying you don't understand, don't hesitate to reach out to me and ask me questions. And I certainly don't expect you to remember all of this, but of course it's recorded so you can rewind and check things out. But I just want to quick do create a party. So this is what it's going to look like when you go to create a party, and actually yours might look slightly different, but you should be able to click this same button. So I have it clicked and it says you're trying the new party tool. So they're updating kind of what the page looks like when we create a party, and they're giving us the opportunity to have it look like the new version rather than the old version. So yours may look different, but the concept is the same. So you're going to click New Party. And one of the things I like about the new version is it's very simplified. So if you have the opportunity to check out the new way, do so. But otherwise, just follow through what it says to do. So you're just going to, just fill in the blanks, basically. You're just going to choose what kind of party it is. We're going to say in-person party. And then you're going to choose, oh, that's the wrong thing. Okay, so then you're just going to choose the date, and we're just gonna make one up. So we're going to choose the 7th. It's going to be at 6 p.m. and it automatically generates a closing date a week out. So you can change that if you want, and you can change it anytime too. So we're just going to leave it. Then we're going to start typing in the information. So you can see it automatically pops up names for me to kind of autofill. And so as you start collecting contacts, it's going to do that. And I think that's really awesome. So we're just going to make up somebody's name, Holly Jolly. That's going to be her name. We're just going to put in an email. Do you know what? For the sake of time, you guys know how to fill in boxes. I'm actually going to create a party just under somebody's name, and then I can delete it. So once you have all the information filled out, you're going to jump down here and you're going to notice that it automatically generates a party page or a shopping link URL. So that's this right here. Once you have all the information filled in, all you're going to do is you're going to click Create Party. It's really that simple. And then in order to give them their shopping URL, to give them their shopping link, and I mean the host, you're going to scroll down. You're just going to click the share button, and then you're going to click Copy Link. And then you can paste that in a text message on Facebook, in an event, in a message. I mean, it's really pretty easy to set up a party. And then definitely, other training will need to happen as you collect orders on a party. But for now, just knowing how to set them up is important. So hopefully everything that I went over, I didn't go over too quickly. And if, like I said, if you have questions, definitely let me know. I look forward to our next training call together, and we will be touching on host coaching, which will be really important to know how to do once you have parties booked. So your goal right now, as we talked about, is to book parties. I hope that's going well. I hope you're touching on that launch list and reaching out to everyone you know. I can definitely tell you you're going to hear no's, and that's okay. It's okay to hear people say no. That just means you're getting closer to your yes. So don't give up when people say no. Don't take it personally. And post on our team page or text me when you get those bookings, because the team and we want to celebrate with you. We're in this together. This is your business, but you're not alone. Anyways, I hope that you gained some, knowledge from this, and let me know if you have any questions. Bye.